Hey, so in this video, I want to give you a quick guide on how to use the customization settings inside the AI website builder in FlexiFunnels because, if you're not customizing things the right way, then your edits will be applied, but you won't actually see the changes. So it's important that you do it the right way, okay? The right way is to be very, very specific, and I find the best way to be specific is by using numbers. When you list the changes by number, it's very easy for the AI to understand, like, okay, I have to make these 7 changes, 8 changes, 10 changes, whatever it is, right? So, for example, I'm going to show you some examples, okay? So this is a page where we asked it to create a page. This page was created here, and in a new tab, I've listed the changes. I want you to look at the changes, and then I want you to do a C. Whether the changes have been made or not. Take a look at this. I've listed the changes numerically 1, 2, 3. So I've given all the changes one by one. For example, add 3 more major points in the "Is this what's holding you back?" section. If I go back to the previous tab, there was this "Is this what is holding you back?" the previous page, and there are 1, 2, 3 major sections. According to my changes, I wanted to add 3 major points. So now, is this what's holding you back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's change number 1, which is done. Okay. Add a testimonial section under the Heal from the Inside Out section. Let's go back to the previous page. No testimonial section? Let's go back to the new page Heal from the Inside Out. And now there is a testimonial section. Correct. You also need to be specific. If I had said, I want 6 testimonials in this section, it would have given us 6. Being specific is key. The client photographs should be visible and a decent size, not small. That's why it used big photographs. In the Healing Journeys of Real People section, the client photo space is very small. Make it bigger. Let's go back to the previous page. And I guess Healing Journeys of Real People. So let's go to this page, Healing Journeys of Real People. And now the photograph size is bigger. See, in comparison. And now you can see it here, right? Next thing, make this page's copy 1-to-1, as if Savia is talking directly to the page visitor. Currently, it's in third-person form. So if you look at this page, so this page is for a healer and her name is Savia. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Nervous system regulation brings your body from fight or flight to a state of safety. This was the previous page. Now let's view this page 1-to-1. I will help bring your body out of fight or flight mode. On the previous page, it was about bringing your body out of fight or flight mode, but since I asked for this page to sound 1-to-1, I want Savia to speak directly to the visitor. So, I will help bring your body out of fight or flight mode. This page is for a healer named Savia, which is why I use the name Savia. If it's your page, you would just mention it should be written as if talking 1-to-1, not in third person. Together, we will uncover how experiences from ages 0 to 9, even though they happened long ago, created patterns that still affect you today. Take a look at this, uncovering how this was the previous page, not 1-to-1, but this page is 1-to-1. I will help you identify, not speak in third person. That's another change here. Book your 1-to-1 healing consultation. Make it a single column section. Let's look. Book your 1-to-1. Book your 1-to-1 healing consultation. Okay? Make this a single column section. The form isn't needed, just a button is needed. Now let's look at this page, the page where the changes have been made. Scroll down to book your one-to-one healing consultation. Before, this was on a 2-column page with a form. Now you can book your one-to-one healing consultation in the updated version. Now there is no form, there's just one button, right? So it has made the changes. The final change was to add 2 testimonials in each section of the page except for the very first full section. So if you look at this page, there are 2 testimonials in each section. CC, right? So there are testimonials that have been added to every single section. Take a look at this, right? Take a look at this, see this, right? However, on the previous page, there weren't so many testimonials. See, no testimonials, only in the testimonial section were there testimonials, but other than that, there were none. So, since I added the command to add testimonials in all the sections, so now it has the testimonials, right? Add a final motivation section at the bottom of the page. Have a look at this. I can be very specific. What do I want in my final motivation section? But again, I just want to show you, right? So again, you will look at your page in a real way. This is still a demo page for me, right? So you can be specific, and you have to be specific. What do you want? This page ends with book your one-to-one healing consultation. On this page, it says book your one-to-one healing consultation, then a final motivation. Your journey back to yourself begins today, the person you were, and so on. This shows being specific is helpful. I have more examples. Building a child daycare website, this was another site. Let me refresh this. It'll be easier for me. Yeah, so if you look, the first change is to add a pre-headline that specifically mentions child daycare. If you look at this page, there is no pre-headline, right? Where little minds grow, that's the only headline. But now, on this page, there's a pre-headline, premium child daycare services for your little ones. So that's one pre-headline that has been added. Second, in our program section, the details of the program are coming in with an animation. I want the program details to be visible one below another in a single column and without the animation. That's what I mentioned, right? So if you look at this, yeah, our program, the details are coming in like this with an animation, but I don't want it like that. What I want is for these details to be visible without the animation. So if you look now, they're below this, correct? So now these details are right over here. Next thing is to add an exit intent pop-up. So I asked for it, and it was there. Since the cookies are there, it's not opening here, but the exit intent pop-up was also added. That's why I wanted to refresh this, but yeah, it's added. Since I've already seen it, exit intent works in a way that once it's used, once it's visible, then it's not going to be visible again. But let me see if I can figure it out. But yeah, if I open it in a new tab, it will show up. The whole point is to be specific with your changes. So now if I want to make any changes, I'll do it like this. 1 ABC to, so shift and enter, right? And to XYZ, that's my first change, second change, third change, right? So whatever, fourth change. So whatever changes I want to make. And then I'll click on customize, I'll proceed, and then these changes are going to be sent to FlexiAI. All right,